Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and on this channel we talk about everything that makes me feel beautiful, which is usually fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And today we are talking about fashion. We are talking about the upcoming spring trends. I'm the type of person who does enjoy trends. Now, do I always partake in these trends? No, but I always find it interesting to see what's different from season to season because I know how much things change. And this year, I knew it was going to be a little different than previous years because of the pandemic. So I got some really interesting things, some things that I will be wearing, and some things that I definitely will not be wearing. I've broken it up into 3 categories. Now, you guys, there's so much more than what I'm about to tell you, but these 3 categories are what sparked my interest the most. All right, so let's start with bags. In the past seasons, we've had small little Jacquemus type of bags, like the tiny little bags that you could almost fit nothing in, but everyone was going just crazy for them. It just got out of hand in my opinion. And at first I thought they were cute, but then as I realized how little I could fit in those bags and how much the price was, it wasn't working out for me. So those have been going on for a few seasons now, and now the polar opposite is about to happen. Oversized big bags are now on trend, amongst other things, but this first one was just really interesting to me. Pretty much what's happening is they're doing the total opposite of what they did before, fashion-wise, to get you to spend money, right? So big bags like tote bags have always been in style, but tote bags, big hobo type bags. There's a beautiful bag from Balenciaga that I just love. It's not in my price range as of right now, but I can find some alternatives. And you guys, it's just gorgeous. So if you are a big bag lover, whether it's hobos or totes, you are in luck. The other type of purse, bag, whatever you want to call it, that's in style, are the bags that fit right under your arm. Think early 2000s, Sex and the City type of vibes, like the old school baby Louis Vuittons, the baby, I forgot what it's called, the old school little LV purses. It's called Baby? I might be making that up, but there'll be a picture of it on the screen. When everybody was wearing that in the early 2000s, that type of bag, totally back in style. It differs a bit from the tiny Jacquemus type bags because they are thinner and you can fit more in it. These styled bags are everywhere. You know, LV has it, Louis Vuitton has it, By Far has some, Coach even has one, and even Express. So it's from high-end fashion designers to contemporary to high street. So if this is the type of bag that you like, it is also out there at all price points. Another bag trend is the slouchy clutch, like the Bottega clutch, or the Mansour Gavriel clutches that I've been telling you guys about. This is one of my faves. It's also kind of reminiscent of that early 2000s Sex and the City type vibe, where they would wear clutches, and I think Samantha always had a really big bag. It's still in that trendy early 2000s vibe. If big bags aren't your thing, if bags that fit under your arm aren't your thing, then maybe a slouchy clutch. So all those trends are bags that I would wear. Those are the type of bags that I would be interested in adding to my wardrobe. Now, you guys, there are also some really strange trends. Well, to me anyway. I don't want to deter you from not wearing what you like. But one of the bag trends is a water bottle bag. So brands like Fendi, Louis Vuitton, even contemporary brands, again, like Kurt Geiger and Jacquemus, they both are also offering this water bottle bag. To me, this just seems like extra money. I understand where we're going with this. I mean, save the environment, doing it in a really fashionable way. But as for me, I can take my water bottle and put it in either my oversized purse, my oversized hobo. I'll even hold it. I don't think that it's necessary to buy a purse or a bag that's specifically for your water bottle. Speaking of bags that are for specific things, Chanel even has a lanyard type bag that goes around your neck that is specifically for your AirPods. No thanks. No thanks. That's not, for me, it is kind of cute, but I rather just put it in my bag and save my money. Let's move on to shoes. You guys, this is probably the category that disappointed me the most. Alright, so let's just talk about the good. What you expect, like loafers and mules, will definitely still be in, and I'm really excited about that. Flats are going to be in, but they're going to be a bit different, and this actually is very up my alley, and I'm excited about it. Flats will be bold. They will be gold, which I think is fabulous. They will have beautiful patterns. However, there are some shoe trends that are interesting. Right, so the Velcro sandal that was in last spring, summer is still going to be in. If you paid good money for those, you are still good. So those are going to be in again. On top of that, flat forms are also going to be in style, and I've seen them from Gucci all the way down again to, like, I think H&M and Express. They come in every different price range. Now, when they were out, I believe in the early 2000s, I wasn't a big fan, and I'm really not, because I feel like they're hard to walk in. But if you are someone who loves them, they're comfortable. I mean, it's hard to walk in because I'm used to either being all the way to the floor or having my heels up, right? So to have that extra step, that little thick part, makes it kind of awkward for me. But if you are a person that loves them, you can walk in them. They're not uncomfortable. They're totally in style. Go for it. But before we go any further, have you subscribed yet? I know there are so many other videos that you could be watching on YouTube, but you've chosen to watch mine, and that's just fabulous. Speaking of forms, platforms are also in style, and they've actually been for the past few months. YSL has done a fantastic job with their recent platforms, and yeah, if that's another thing, that's also something that was in the early 2000s, late 90s, I believe, and of course the 70s. So if that's something you love, go for it. It's totally in style. I feel like after the pandemic and we slowly go outside, people are going to be just like dressed however they want to and dressed to the nines. Because we have been inside for so long, people are just going to put on everything and go outside and enjoy being outside. So if flat forms and platforms are your thing, please enjoy it. Now, though platforms and flat forms are not something that I foresee myself buying, I don't think that they're terrible. This next trend is just not for me. Heeled flip-flops are back. Yes, think Paris Hilton, think Nicole Richie, again, early 2000s. Heeled and flat forms flip-flops are in again. I am not a fan. I wear flip-flops to the beach. I can wear flip-flops, around the summertime in a beach type setting, or not on an everyday, like for me, not for every day. And then to add the heel, now I did have some in the early 2000s. And when I think about it, they weren't terrible. I don't see myself as a grown-up wearing them to this day. However, again, if that's your thing, they're in style, you're in luck. Also, chunky flats are a thing. So Prada had some chunky loafers that looked like penny loafers, but the bottom were chunky. So if you are into that chunky trend, that's another option. And the last one, you guys are gonna be shocked of my opinion about. The last category of shoes are clogs. Okay, hear me out. I don't hate these. I know you guys, somebody's rolling their eyes, they're talking to the screen, telling me I'm crazy, but I don't hate the clogs. So let me tell you why. I feel like I have a need for a clunkier pair of shoes, but I need them to be streamlined. So like my Sam Edelman Nina boots, they're a little clunkier, but they're streamlined. And I feel like if I could find a pair of clogs that are not too heavy, then I might be able to get away with this trend. I told you guys that don't be afraid to try trends. So if I get a pair and I really put them on and it really doesn't do anything for me, or I don't like them, I'll just send it back. Hermes came out with some clogs that are interesting. There are some on J. Crew that I saw, and I'm gonna try it. It doesn't really match, I guess, but something about it is calling me. I do want to try it, and we will see what happens. All right, and the last category is clothing. There is so much to unpack in this category that we're not getting into. Maybe I'll do another video, or I'll do something on my Instagram stories or something about this. But there's so much in this category that I couldn't get it all. But let me just talk about coloring first. If you follow anything about fashion, you know that the Pantone color of the year is pretty much yellow and gray. They call it something different, but it's yellow and gray. So if those colors, they go well together, honestly. But if those are two colors that excite you, then again, you're in luck. I don't foresee myself wearing yellow and gray just because of my coloring. If I wear gray, I need to wear something else that's a little more warm. But I could wear yellow. Yellow actually would look amazing on me. And I've been looking at some yellow things. Apparently, a yellow bag is the thing to have this year. But they are all over the place, from Fendi to Tory Burch to H&M. And then, like 2011, color blocking is back. Big blocks of color as a part of one whole outfit. The monochrome look has been going strong for a while, where you wear all one color and maybe different tones and different textures. But now we're back to the 2011 color block, and I am excited. Now, will I still wear monochrome if I want to? Absolutely. I wear it when I want. But the reintroduction of color blocking is just, I don't know, it's exciting. And on the polar opposite of color blocking is black and white. So this was interesting to me because black and white to me is just classic, and it's something that's always around. But apparently on the runways it was huge. I know Chanel had a lot of black and white, which is what Chanel does, really. I love to pair black and white with gold and red and even brown sometimes. So yeah, I'm excited about black and white. Another big clothing trend that's kind of carrying over from last year is the voluminous sleeves. I love this trend. It's feminine, it's girly, it's over the top. So get ready to see some big, over the top, beautiful sleeves. I spoke about this trend a bit in my What I Wore This Week video, and it is wide leg pants. We have literally been wearing skinny jeans for like at least a decade. You guys, I know it's hard. I'm a big skinny jean person, especially with the way that I'm shaped. Skinny jeans help out. Help out a lot. And it's going to be kind of hard to make the transition. Well, I'm actually not making the transition. I'm going to wear skinny jeans when I want to wear skinny jeans, let's be honest, because I don't think it's ever going away. But baggy jeans, which I probably won't participate in, but straight jeans and wide leg jeans are something to consider. There apparently was this whole hoopla on TikTok last week, 2 weeks ago, where the generation under me, what are you? What's under millennial? I don't know. Whatever's under millennial, I don't remember right now. They were pretty much telling us old millennials, right, what was in and what was out. So apparently skinny jeans are totally out. Skinny jeans, I have to agree, they are out. They are out. I'm not saying put them away and never wear them, but I am saying try to introduce wide legs and straight jeans to your wardrobe. What trends are you most excited about? Are you going to try clogs like me? But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.